Hey everybody, it's Kenji from Riichi Mahjong Central back with another Riichi strategy video. If you guys haven't followed our channel, please consider doing so. Click on the link below as we have been covering several chapters from the Uzaku Haikoritsu book. If you guys haven't heard, we have been translating several and the link is down below to our previous video, so go ahead and consider checking those out. In this episode, we will be covering the two-head theory. So let's get right on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this shape. We have a shape here that is a Pingfu Iishanten. If you draw a 2-mon, 5-mon, 6-so, or 9-so. The 2-so is a potential pair or head, and pei or north is kept as an anpai, also known as a safe tile. Next, let's say you draw an 8-so. If you change it with pei, you will be in a shape called Kanzen Iishanten or complete Iishanten, where you pretty much max out the number of tiles that will bring you to tenpai. Since you had the 2-so, having the 8-so as a potential head will increase 4 more tiles as your acceptance tiles, and is a very good shape. If you have a shape where you have 2 different tiles that can be your potential pair, we call this a 2-head shape. And the way you progress your hand with this in mind is called the 2-head theory. If you are in a 2-head situation, you can draw either of the pairs and make it an anko, and the other your head. If you only have 1 head, then if that pair becomes an anko, you will have to look for another potential head. In other words, a 2-head shape is strong. Additionally, if you have a good shape Iishanten with a 2-head shape as well, you are likely to get the hang of creating a fast tenpai hand. If you want to keep pei as an anpai or safe tile, you will discard the 8-so. Discarding a useful tile early on is called Sakigiri, which literally translates to discarding early or discarding fast. Since a tile that, in general, usually is kept later because of its usefulness is discarded earlier, a tile like 9-so that is, quote, outside of that hand or tile has a higher chance of being discarded and ultimately connecting to a win for you. You will have to weigh the difference of keeping a safe tile and accepting the fact that you will lose out on the 4 extra acceptance tiles in case you draw either pair and making it into an anko. But in this case, since your hand is not only a potential pingfu, but also tanyao, the 8-so will become a very important tile to keep. If you keep the pei as a safe tile, you will miss out on the tanyao if you draw the 2-so or 8-so, and it is not worth losing the 4 extra acceptance tiles. That being said, it is advised to keep the 8-so until the end. Now let's look at this example. This shape has a potential tanyao, pingfu, and sanshoku. Since there's higher value for this potential hand, losing the 4 extra acceptance tiles might be worth it, especially if it is midway or deeper into the game, where other players might have discarded a 2-so or 7-so already. That means you will less likely make either hand into an anko, and the value of using the Sakigiri technique would be worth more later. Right, that pretty much sums up the 2-head theory part 1. We're going to be covering several other versions, different angles of the 2-head theory. So hopefully you love the video. If so, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, and let us know if you want to see more contents like this. Hopefully you guys do. In any case, we'll see you in the next episode. Keep on reaching.